Good afternoon, gentlemen. I hope you're all well. If you haven't heard already, BUSD is currently being sued. So Paxos, who are the ones that issue BUSD, it's not actually Binance, are being sued by the SEC, which is not very good news to wake up to in the morning. But in terms of what's happening and the breakdown, the Central or the Securities Exchange Commission in the USA has said that BUSD is a security or potentially a security and will be moving to legal action around it. So they're trying to clamp down on it. I don't know. The question is on the Howey test, which is how they determine if it's a security or not. There's a section which says you have to be, or potentially the people buying it have to have some element of profit involved. I don't know how you can profit from a stable coin. So it's a bit strange what's all happening here. And, there's various articles. I'll link them in the description below. But in terms of what's happening now, Binance stablecoin, it's not really a Binance stablecoin, but there's various articles on it. And, there's things happening. It's moving the market downwards, as you can expect. For example, BNB is down quite a bit as well. And it seems to be dumping. Binance has dropped, or the BUSD has dropped as well. It hasn't depegged, but I'll be keeping an eye on it. But in terms of what's happening, we'll have to wait and play it out. Now, obviously 90% of all BUSD is held on Binance. So it's not necessarily like Tether and USDC where it's held more so in private wallets, but there is a large chunk. There's a few $billion in private wallets. So I think if you are holding BUSD, I mean, I'm not looking to give financial advice, but probably swap it out. And, they are redeeming it, so you can still sell it, but they're not issuing any new BUSD. So if you are looking to trade, obviously use something else. Keep an eye on BNB, etc. But I think this is going to be a bloody day. Probably the next few days are going to be a bit red until things finalize and see what's happening. These things do take time to kick in. It's not necessarily like they're going to sue them tomorrow. It's going to take a few weeks. Look how long the XRP case has been going as well. And, if things turn out positively, it could pump the market. So there's always a silver lining here. And, BNB is just, 294 now. So it's just absolutely tanking. So keep an eye on it. Stay safe. I would say still swap into stables, but the stables are the issue now. So, yeah, keep an eye on it.